So this guy the reporter came up to me and asked me, were the rumors true that my owner's going to sell the team? And I denied the rumors. I mean, I don't know if he's going to sell the team, but I hope he doesn't, because that'd be pretty bad for me, because I'd have a whole new, people around me. And Willie Cauley-Stein came up to me complaining about his minutes, and apparently he wasn't a starter. So I made him a starter by promising him more minutes. And then apparently Scalabiciere was starting at center, which was really strange. But yeah, that happened. And then also this guy came up to me and told me about 3 prospects in this upcoming draft that's basically saying are gonna have a whole bunch of potential. Like he said, LeBron, Melo, and Dwayne Wade potential. And I was like, okay, tell me about these. And he didn't really tell much about their skills. He just said where they came from. And Jackson Baldwin is one of those people, which came from, I'm not sure where he came from exactly, but he's a forward. He can play both small forward and power forward, and he's the best prospect in the draft. If I'm not mistaken, he starts at an 87 overall, which would be great if we got him. That'd be awesome. We'd have an 87 overall on our team. And he's a rookie, so he'd probably be really good in his career. So that'd be definitely someone to consider drafting. And then the other 2 people, I looked at them I would take them, of course, if I got the pick. But I'm really gonna try to take and see if I can get Jackson Baldwin this time. And then the owner is telling me some nonsense beforehand, and then he tells me that he probably is gonna sell the team, and I'm like, what? And that's what he said. I can't believe he said that. The owner said at the beginning of the season that he really liked this team and he didn't want to sell it, but he's telling me, and that's really weird. He also wanted me to trade for Derrick Rose, which I thought was super strange, but I tried this trade, and you can probably guess what they said to it, because I'm basically saying Georgios Papagiannis for Derrick Rose, which you could probably guess they wouldn't accept. And I tried a whole bunch of different trades. I eventually ended up having to give away someone I really didn't want to give away. I made a big mistake. I should have just said I wasn't gonna trade for him. I already said I did, so it would make me look even worse if I said I would and then I didn't. So I tried a whole bunch of different stuff. The person that I was trying not to have to give away was Willie Cauley-Stein, but as you'll see here in a second, in the end I had to give him away. I couldn't do anything else. They would offer me counter offers, but either Buddy Hield or Willie Cauley-Stein was gonna be in it, and of course I wasn't giving away Buddy Hield, and I was trying to keep Willie Cauley-Stein too, but I couldn't for it to work. So I really tried. I offered a whole bunch of people that I wouldn't expect to offer for Derrick Rose, but they didn't accept it. So Willie Cauley-Stein is no longer on the team. I guess Calabiciere is going to have to take over at center, but we did get a few good assets in that trade, as you'll see in a second. But we did get some good assets in that trade, like J.R. Smith, Jay Crowder, and obviously Derrick Rose. And they could be really good trading pieces, and they could probably do some good for the team too. I mean, our team's not that great right now, so they could probably do something to help it, which would be really good. And John Collins, I didn't get to talk about him much, but he's super athletic and he can attack the rim super well. We got Jay Crowder, which it was on my target list in an early episode, and I ended up getting him. He's a good shooter and can attack the rim pretty well. He's not the greatest at attacking the rim though. And J.R. Smith, he's pretty much good at everything. He can pass the ball, he can shoot, he can drive to the rim. He could be a really good person to help this team. And I didn't get a clip for Derrick Rose because he wasn't playing in the scrimmage. And then J.R. Smith tells me he wants to have more minutes on the team, and I gave him more minutes because he wasn't playing for some reason. And then I get -1 morale from literally every other, or not literally every other player, but every other starter. And then this thing comes up where it says my team is sold. I'm like, I thought, well, he did kind of hint towards it at the beginning, towards the beginning of this episode, but I was like, what? Why are you selling the team? You said you love this team. And then Derrick Rose told me he wants a starting spot, which you know what I said to this year, and Fox needs to have a starting spot so he can be better next year. So of course I told him that I wasn't going to give him a starting spot. I told him that maybe if he could prove himself he could, but I seriously doubt he will. And he actually bought it, and it wasn't really a big deal to him. And that's basically it for this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And yeah, see you guys.